Westberg. Hello. Yeah, it'd be super awesome if people would shut the fuck up. That'd be great. Yeah. Hello, and I will just give a blanket hello to all of you. Instead of greeting you individually. I know it's a tad impersonal, but it saves time. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna say hi to the people in the second row of tables because you know you guys are thinking like, I want to get a good seat and see well, but I don't want the comedians to interact with me, so here's what you get. Hello, hi, how are you? Nice to see you, what's up? Want to have a drink later? Let's go out for coffee. Hi. I don't know if you guys count, sure. So my name is Luke, and I moved to Reno a couple years ago from the great state of Illinois. Yeah. No, don't do it. Please do. There's a reason I moved, man. Yeah. No, I'm not from Chicago, but the part of Illinois with cows, corn, or you're really pissing me off. No. I'm from small town Illinois with cows and corn, and more cows and more corn, and some pig humping here and there. That's right, we are from the American Midwest, where the winters are harsh, the people are large, and the methamphetamine is always cooking. So naturally, I feel right at home here in Nevada. Yeah. So last night, I actually hosted a clean comedy show. So every time that I wanted to curse, I would just instead pretend that I was Joe Pesci in the movie Home Alone, like, frigga. It's like, Joe, you just got hit in the face with a paint can, swung from a banister, knocked your gold tooth clean out. Like, I think this is a good time to say, fuck, or motherfucking son of a bitch, where's my tooth? Like, something like that. And the other thing I did, I pretended like it was Donald Duck when he gets really angry, like, kind of like that. Okay, you guys really like that joke, I can tell. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and answer the most obvious question about myself that has no doubt been on all of your minds since I've been up here, and no, I'm not a virgin. That was a couple weeks ago, you know. And the second most obvious question that you're probably all wondering, yes, I have a mixed ethnic background. Yeah, my mother is Mexican and my father is a vampire, so I came out looking pretty white, pretty Caucasian. Thanks for the white privilege, undead dad, up top. Yeah. There's a lot of white privilege in here. So I'm a white male, and as such, I have a lot of white male privilege. Yeah, pound it over. Yeah, the only thing that has more privilege than me and this guy is an ambulance. Woo, woo. Oh, everybody make way for the big important ambulance. To the side of the road, please. Woo, woo. Oh, I'm just gonna run through this here red light, because I's got places I needs to be. Woo, woo. It's like, really, ambulance? Come on, man. Like, we all have places that we need to go. Like, I have to go to Whole Foods to buy some kale, some quinoa, some kombucha, you know, like white people food. So last month I went down to Florida and visited my parents, and I had a very awkward conversation with them. They kind of look like you guys over there. So you guys are better looking. You're here, I'll say that. Yeah, it was awkward because I sort of came out to them. I sat them down, I was like, Mom, Dad, I don't know how to say this, so I'll just come out with it. I'm vegan. My dad's like, you mean you're gay, right? I'm like, no, Dad, I'm vegan, I don't eat animal products. He's like, gosh darn it, Jebediah, how did this happen? I didn't raise no tofu lover. You know, it's probably my fault. I'll let you watch Captain Planet when you're a kid. You know what, sonny boy? You listen here, you listen good. Your mother slaved away all day making this delicious roast beef, so you eat your mother's roast beef, you hear? I'm like, no, Dad, I don't want to eat Mom's roast beef. That's icky. He's like, here, you eat Mom's roast beef. I'm like, no, I don't want any meat. I just want some pudding or something. He's like, unless you eat your meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding unless you eat your meat? Okay. Some of the crowd was old enough to get that. Okay, yeah. Pink Floyd, woo. Yeah. I'm actually about 98% vegan. The 2% that's missing, that's just ranch dressing. Yeah. Ranch dressing is delicious, and if you don't eat ranch dressing, that's kind of unpatriotic, it's un-American, and you should probably be put on the terrorist watch list. So, I think that when we die, we should be ground up and fed to cows, right? Nobody's with me on this? Okay. Yeah, we should be ground up and fed to cows. It's only fair, right? We eat them, they eat us, and thus the harmonious circle of life is restored. Summer's in your mouth. Yeah. I'm a good person, as you've no doubt gleaned thus far. And as a good person, I care about our environment, so I wrote a little song about our ocean's food chain. Plankton eat the sun, fish eat the plankton, sharks eat the fish just like sharks ate my Uncle Steve. I'm sorry, it's really fresh. If there's one consolation, it's that my dear Uncle Steve, he died doing what he loved, being eaten alive by sharks. No, wait, I think he liked scuba diving, yeah. Way more than he liked being eaten alive by sharks, I assume. So, Uncle Steve, he was my dad's brother, but now I guess he's my dad's half-brother. I don't really understand how genealogy works. So, a lady asked me after the show, she was like, did that really happen? Was your Uncle Steve eaten by sharks? I'm like, come on, like, I'm a comedian. I make stuff up for comedic effect. Like, the true story is like my Uncle Steve, he was eaten by an orca, and that's a whale. Like, I just said sharks to be funny. Come on. Yes. I'll put this away. Yeah, everyone here is a little bit different. People are all different, but if there's one thing that all of us men have in common, it's that at some point in our lives, we have all tucked our junk between our legs and said, ooh, look at me. I'm a woman. I have a vagina. I'm so sexy. Ooh, smack me. Yeah, like, you did that just today, didn't you? Jeez. So, you know what that means, ladies? Okay, settle down, settle down. I have more jokes to add onto this. So you know what that means, ladies? That means that even for a brief, fleeting moment, we know what it's like to be a woman. We can truly empathize with you, ladies, because we have walked a mile in your shoes and bras and panties while you weren't home. So, ladies, do you want to know what it's like to be a man? Yeah. What it's like to be a man, you just get a hot dog, hold it in front of your crotch, and just whack people with it. Just whack, whack, whack. Just without their permission. Just whack, whack. That's pretty much it. So, it is 2019, people, which means... Okay, I'll gotta wait for the laughter to die down. It's 2019, which means that we have been fighting the war on terror for 18 years. Yeah, the war on terror is so old that R. Kelly won't even piss on it anymore. The war on terror is so old that pedophile Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. I'll wait for the applause break on that. Yeah, but those terrorists, they're tenacious courageous little bastards. They are really hanging in there. Like, even last week, Donald Trump single-handedly, like, he killed the leader of ISIS with his bare hands. But ISIS is still around. In fact, ISIS just created their first theme park. It's called ISIS Land. And it's fun for jihadis of all ages. But at ISIS Land, they have some crazy sounding rides like the waterboarding log flume, Alu Akbar's bumper cars, the World Trade Tower of Terror. It's terrible. Oh, those sons of bitches. We need some more like, everybody clap for the troops. We need some American spirit here. Yeah. Fuck terrorism. Yeah. All right. And they even have a carousel at ISIS Land, but instead of the usual like ponies that you ride on, they just have camels and Toyota vehicles. Yeah, that's the thing. Like terrorists, they love their Toyotas because they know that they're quality, dependable, hardworking vehicles, and the FJ Cruiser is perfect for mounting anti-aircraft gun. That to me is a ringing endorsement. So my next vehicle, it's either gonna be a Toyota or maybe a BMW because that's what Hitler drove. Yeah, when you're trying to conquer the free world, you are not gonna skimp on your vehicle budget. No, sir. Tippy top of the line here. It's okay, I can do Hitler jokes because according to 23andMe, I'm 11% Jewish, 25% German, but that's whatever, yeah. Do you think that dyslexic people have trouble committing murder-suicides? Yeah. The thing about murder-suicides is that it's imperative that you get the order correct. Because if you commit the suicide first, chances are you just aren't going to get around to committing that murder, you know? So I'm 33 years old, and I have a brother that is 10 years older than me, and my mom finally admitted to me that yes, I was a bit of an accident, but a happy little accident, yeah. You see, in the 1980s, Bob Ross fucked my mom. He's like, oh, Bob's just gonna put his brush in the pretty little bushes, gonna dip the tip of the brush in the pink. Oh yeah, that's a nice pink there. Some roast beef. Alright, now it's time to put drizzle a little white on the tops of these pink mountains. Yeah, just let it trickle down. That's nice. My mom told me an interesting tidbit about Bob Ross. She's like, so the curtains 100% matches the carpet. Just I didn't know it'd be that loud, This next song, this is a song I would play for a potential lover before I would potentially love her. Hey girl, I just need you to know, this ain't my first rodeo. I've been with a few hoes, so I've got those STDs, communicable venereal disease. I've got itches, blisters, rashes, mites. What burning sensation I contract tonight? Catching STDs like Pokemon. Whoa, gotta catch 'em all. Oh no, what happened to my balls? Whoa, gotta catch 'em all. Wanna get a Pikachu, but I just got a level 23 herpes. Yeah, so I'm from a small town in Illinois. So I'm a country boy, and I'm gonna prove it to y'all. The song's called Country Boy. Just a country boy, doing country things, like driving trucks, or eating chicken wings. I'm on my tractor, a whole live long day. Gotta harvest crops, gotta bale some hay. Hey now, yeehaw, giddy up, y'all, time for a hoedown. Where my boots at? Yeehaw, giddy up, y'all, time for a hoedown. Where my boots at? Just a country boy, doing country girls, whiskey tail and buzzing. Wanna touch me my cousin. My dog has cancer, my cat does too. And derp-a-doo. Yeehaw, giddy up, y'all, time for hoedown. Where my boots at? Yeehaw, giddy up, y'all, time for hoedown. Where my boots at? Now it's time for the rap verse, cause every good country song needs a rap verse. Alright, here we go. You know I like them country shorties, tank top hotties, being naughty, rodeos and lassos and Texans.